You turn the key and your engine fires up for a split second but then immediately stalls out. Or maybe you are out on the road and your car feels totally gutted as if you are trying to drive through deep sand with a heavy trailer attached. If your diagnostic scanner shows a code P010C, your engine is struggling with a low signal condition in the mass airflow B circuit. This sensor is the primary way your car breathes, and when the electrical signal drops too low, the computer essentially loses its vision of how much air is entering the combustion chamber. This leads to a dangerously lean or rich mixture that causes a rough idle and that embarrassing puff of black smoke from the back. The absolute first step for any MIEF code is a simple visual check of your air box. Is your air filter packed with dirt, leaves, or even a bird nest? If it is restricted, replace it with a fresh original equipment filter immediately. Next, take a very close look at the tiny wires inside the sensor bore. If they look fuzzy or dark, they are contaminated with dust or oil vapors from the crankcase. A quick blast of mass airflow sensor cleaner can often save you hundreds of dollars by restoring the sensor's sensitivity without needing a new part. You also need to hunt down vacuum leaks with a fine-tooth comb. If air is leaking into the engine downstream of the sensor, the computer sees a low flow reading even though the cylinders are actually getting plenty of air. Check all the rubber hoses and the plastic intake manifold for cracks or faint hissing sounds. Interestingly, a high resistance on the ground circuit of the manifold absolute pressure sensor, or MIP, can also trigger this code because the computer uses that data as a sanity check to verify the airflow. If you have been doing some work under the hood recently and accidentally left a connector loose or pinched a wire under a bracket, that is your most likely culprit. Use your scan tool to watch the live data stream in real time. The grams per second of airflow should rise smoothly and predictably as you rev the engine. If the reading stays flat or jumps around erratically when you wiggle the harness, the sensor is likely dead. Just like I always tell my friends, avoid those cheap off-brand replacements you find on the internet. They might look the part, but the internal electronics are rarely precise enough to keep the PCM happy for more than a few days.